Now the news tonight on the American student Amanda Knox, back in the spotlight, once again on trial for the murder of her roommate. An appeals court in Italy is again holding out the threat that she could be forced back to Italy and back to jail. ABC's Gio Benitez with the latest on what is happening to her tonight.
As her third trial kicks off in Italy, a world away in Seattle, 26-year-old Amanda Knox says she's living a nightmare.
The longer this plays out, the longer it's going to take me to get my life back and to move on.
It's been 2 years since Knox returned home after an Italian appeals court overturned her murder conviction. She and her then-boyfriend were accused of killing Knox's roommate, Meredith Kircher. Back in the U.S., Knox re-enrolled in college, found a new boyfriend, and wrote a book. But then this spring, a crushing blow. The Italian Supreme Court ordering a retrial. Knox told Diane it was incredibly painful news.
I felt like after crawling through a field of barbed wire and finally reaching what I thought was the end, it just turned out that it was the horizon.
Knox has always said she's innocent, that she's not the sex-fueled murderess she was made out to be, but told Britain's ITV last week she won't return to Italy for her retrial.
I have plenty to fear because I was already imprisoned wrongfully. I was already convicted wrongfully.
If Knox is convicted again, Italy could eventually ask the U.S. to force her to return. What are the chances that Italy would seek the extradition of Amanda Knox?
Well, it's hard to put a specific number on the chances, partly because extradition is really about 90% politics and 10% law.
Knox will now defend herself from the safety of Seattle.
I'm not ever going to accept the idea that anyone can say that I did something that I didn't.
Gio Benitez, ABC News, New York.